Hello everybody, Walker here. Welcome back to Create Above and Beyond. Hey, we have some walls in here now, and we have a nice little breezeway, sort of breezeway. It's not really a breezeway, but it works. And our nice laboratory floor extends in here, and yeah, so this should be rather safe now. I still need to put some fluid removers down here. I haven't quite decided how I'm going to do that yet. But this episode, we're going to focus back over here on the flower power section. And you know what? This whole thing, this entire thing is crap. It's crap. It's crap. It's crap because I remembered, finally, and I'm sure some people are like, why are you doing it like this? I remembered that there's a much easier way of producing flowers than this mess that, while it looked cool and conceptually it would have worked, it was just causing me a lot of headaches. So we still need all of this, but I think we can do without pretty much everything else. Yeah, both chests even can come down too. So what I need to do is I need to find a rose bush, because I forgot that I can just produce flowers quite easily with a rose bush. But yeah, it doesn't work on poppies, but I need a rose bush. If I had a rose bush, it would work just great. So I need to find a rose bush, or I might have to buy a rose bush. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a short journey and see if we can't find one somewhere close by. If we can't find one right off the bat, then yeah, we will worry about, we'll just buy one. I do need to empty out, well, I don't know if I have room for all of this. No, not all of it. But I did empty some of these out, so we'll just dump some of this stuff up here. Chest that there. You. We'll find a new use for the gantries eventually. The casings actually can come back with me. And I did, yeah, a lot of nether stuff. Okie dokie. I think that's good. So I need a rose bush, right? Now, I can buy one. But I'd like to see if I can't find one. Of course, we're not really in the best of places to find rose bushes, but if I come over here, okay, there's a flower meadow. Now it's mostly tulips, but oh, look at that. There's a rose bush way down here. So I think we can make a quick trip down there. But just for the sake of argument, let's see what it would cost me to buy one on the market board. Is there even a slot for one? You know what? I don't even know if there's a slot for one. I bet there is under here somewhere. Well, I don't actually see one, which is fine. So I'm gonna go and grab that, and we'll just run over there. It's not gonna take us that long. Also, my boat is currently occupied, and also my other two boats are being guarded. Ooh, oh, he must be underneath. Yeah, so it's frustrating because I don't. Here's the deal. When I don't use a certain mechanic for, like, hey, there's a boat. Where'd this one come from? Obviously I made it, but you know. When I don't use a mechanic for like a long time, I tend to just totally forget about it. So rose bushes are one of those things that I knew, at least in Create Above and Beyond, that I could do what I'm going to do. I don't remember if I can in base Minecraft or not, because again, it's been that long since I've done it. But we're certainly going to check it out and see But this will make life a lot easier, and we could do a couple of these, but I think I only need one. Now, I don't think I can do this with lilacs, but... Oh, yes, I can with lilacs, so maybe we should just do a lilac bush. Let's see. Lilacs get us just a bunch of dyes, so we could just grab the lilac, but see, here's a rose bush over here, so we're going to try it with a rose bush too. Just in case the lilac doesn't work out, we'll have a rose bush on hand, because I do know for a fact this will work with a rose bush. So basically, you know, this is I was trying to do this way too complicated mess of stuff to get this dye stuff working. Just overly complicated things. The method that we're going to employ here is very straightforward, very simple, very clean, and it's honestly not going to require much of anything. I also really would love to put some stockpile switches on my various machinery over in the lab, but while I do, the problem is how I made it. It's all set next to one another, and it's not like I can just tell one deployer to stop working. I could, but I don't want to. He's still down there. He's... Hey, I'm over here, buddy. I'm right here. Hi. Oh, shit. Owie. Well, then, interesting. I'm gonna have to get rid of him eventually. But for now, he'll be fine. Alright, so to do this, I do need some deployers. I'm going to bring the gear shift. I don't actually need the harvester, which is sad because I made a bunch of those. But you know what? I really should start automating my garden. So maybe I'll do that. I'm going to grab the gearbox. I need a deployer. I don't need a bunch of them, but I'm going to grab them all anyway. I'll bring the case, What the heck was that? Do I have a bat in here or something? Let's see. Belts, I'm sure I'll probably need. Gears, I'll probably need. Don't think I need anything else in here. I'll grab the funnels. I do believe that I'm going to grab that tunnel. No, I don't want to use the smart chute. It's a little too expensive for what I'm doing. Alright, I think that's probably good. And then what I'm going to do is actually make sure I have plenty of belts, because I'm sure I'm going to need all the belts in the world here. Okay, and then I would like to make or get some doit. Not a lot, just some. Alright, we're going to get this thing working now, right? Because we've been meaning to, and now that I've thought about it, and I've sat and I thought about it, this is definitely going to be way easier. The only issue that I'm going to have is I do need to insert it up here somewhere, and remove it from that box. So that does make it a little more of an annoyance, but that's okay. We will work on that. So it actually needs to come in and be inserted in here. What we can do is bust out here just so that we know where it is, where we're going. But I have a thought for how we're going to get it in here without needing to do much. And actually, if I have some more andesite, or no, I have chutes is what I really wanted. So here's what I'm going to do. And then if I come outside, I can do it that way. We're going to do just like we did over there. Okay, it's kind of ugly. It's actually really ugly. I don't like that at all. Is there a way that I can, like, that's ugly. That's super, super ugly. Let's worry about that after we get this thing set up. Alright, so this is going to be a very simple build. Basically what we need to do is just feed the rose bush or the lilac bush bone meal, right? So I'm actually going to put this up. Do I need to put it up one, or can I just put it here? Yeah, okay. I'm just going to put it there. Now what I don't remember is if I can go this, or if it has to go from above. But I'm pretty sure I can put my deployer like this, and it'll work just fine. Hey, there we go, like that. And then I need to feed the deployer. Put that there, and I also need to power the deployer. So one of the things I'd like to do is get it from here over to there. Do I want to go down or do I want to go across? If I go down, these stairs take forever to break, even with a diamond level pickaxe, tell you what. I don't know what it is about the Skystone stairs, but they take forever and a day to break. So if I come here, right, and I bring you over to say, oh yeah. You know what? I don't need that up that high. I can do this down here. Because then what I can do is bring this over to, like, I don't know, where do I could just put it here, couldn't I? I could. Oh, I know how I can get it out of there, too, actually, now that I think about this. Let's see here. If I do that, and then it gets sucked. Okay. Let's do that. I don't need you there. But you're up there. So you, in reality, need to be there. And I need to spin that one. Like that. Okay, perfect. Smack that down there. Like that. Gonna have to break that glass, unfortunately. But that should sort of make up for it. I guess I could, there. It's ugly, but hey, it'll work. Let's not worry about the aesthetics. We'll worry about the aesthetics once we get this thing working, right? Okay. Before we do this, like here, we need to make sure that it works. It is going in the right direction, because we don't want it pulling bone meal out like mad. Wow, I am out of food. Luckily, I have these buddy beans. You know, we're going to do a full episode on the buddy card stuff. Are you not? Yeah, you're moving, so... Okay, good. So that's moving in the correct direction, so that's going to go in down here. And then we're going to have a deployer. Yeah, that is going to have to be up one, isn't it? And you know, the other thing that I don't remember is if I can attach... What's that? I'm going to put a deployer here. And we're going to spin it. Ugh. Okay. Let's put the deployer here. No, not there. No. Alright, I'm gonna have to do it this way then. Like that. I'm gonna have to put the bush here. Now my question for myself is... First of all, where did that andesite... There we go, funnel go. What I don't remember is if it will... Oh, perfect. Okay, that answers that question. Okay, so that should work. Alright. And then what we can do is take our lovely encased drives and just do that. That's going to work there. And then what we need to do is, when this does, this is just going to send flowers all over the darn place. Right? It's just going to go everywhere. So I do need a vacuumulator there. But of course, see, it just goes everywhere. But of course, in my hubris, I completely forgot to get the lava that we are going to need to make the vacuumulator, because we need the zinc machine. So that takes too long, and I don't want to do that on camera because it just takes forever. So we're going to come up with something else, and I'm thinking this is what we can do. I'm thinking we can use an encased fan to push the flowers in the direction that we want them to go. And then just have them collected and move forward. And that way, we don't need to waste resources on another vacuumulator. Because, like I said, they're very expensive versus the encased fan, which just requires a propeller. So we need 40, 36. What am I thinking? 46. 36 of these guys up here. I'm gonna go over here and grab one out of this chest because I don't know why I thought you weren't working for a second there, but I don't think you were. Remember, all of this is running off, no, this is all running off a steam engine, furnace engine now. I could increase the speed. It's okay, we don't need to. Bum, bum, bum. Then one andesite machine, which I should have plenty of. And we throw the andesite and that in the fan. Okie dokie. So the next part is a little tricky. It's getting the fan spinning the right direction. And also making sure that it actually works the way I want it to. So I'm going to put it there, but I don't know if this is going to work the way that I'd like. And the other thing is making get it working, actually. Okay, do I have everything I need? Dang it. I hate it when it's like, okay. I need a vertical gearbox is what I need. Fortunately, I don't think I have anymore. I do not. Grab those shafts though. Look at that, sun's going down already. Yeah, so the accumulator would have been the best option for this, but oh well. Let's dump that, and did I have any? Okay, the dirt, I don't need that anymore. Anything else I can dump in here? Not really, I'd like to keep everything else. Oh, buttons. Okay, so if I grab and then make buttons and then come up here, 32 should be enough to make. Where did my recipe for... Did it get removed? Did I not have one? Was I dumb? Alright. Don't answer that question, by the way. Perfect. Yeah, I mean... I shouldn't have made this way over here. I should have made it closer to the main factory, because it's going to be a pain just trying to get stuff where it belongs. Okay, so what I would really like to do is just combine that with that, but I don't think I can. I don't actually think that's going to work. I think it has to be on the same level, but we are going to try it because I'm crazy like that. Okay, darn. Let's put the gearbox in. Let's throw that on there. I think I need one more. This is a test. We'll make it look better once we get it done. Actually, I think a regular gearbox should be fine. Alright, let's go throw some fire in to get this thing rolling. And I am officially out of food. Let that cook up there. Alright, let's see here. So that is blowing. Yeah, see, it's not going to... No, because that'll only affect mobs. You guys done cooking? Lucky I had this over here, but it takes forever to cook anything. Yeah, so that'll only... Oh, but you know what I can do? Yeah, but I can't because I don't have access to the damn... Oh, that makes me annoyed. Because that was not a bad idea. It was not a bad idea. It wasn't a good idea, but it wasn't a bad idea either. Vertical gearbox. There we go. I don't want to use a accumulator. Okay, here's the question. No, they don't. I already know the answer to my question. Hmm. I think we might have to go make a accumulator, which, God, sucks, because it's just gonna take so long to do. Alright, let me just take a look and see. Spout? Not spout. There is it's like a faucet or something. Yeah, nozzle. Entities in all directions. I don't think that's going to work. But, by the same token, I kind of want to try it. Do I have any wool left over? I don't think I do. I think I used it all up. Alright, let's not worry about that. Put your shoes back on. I'm sure I can figure some way of doing this. It's not using the accumulator. Alright, first of all, let's get that out of the way. Thank you. So we know that's going to work just fine. So next we need to get these... somehow they're going to be collected. I wanted to push them onto a belt system that's going to feed them up to here and into there somehow. So first of all, I think if I get up to there, I'll be fine. Just like that. And then we can go like this. Okay. So once again, case drives there. I love these things because it just makes doing this so much easier. This is not going to be as easy, but you know what I can do? What if I... Oh! Yeah! I mean, it ruins this whole concept, but... I'm gonna have to... Yeah! No, yeah, wait. Okay. Alright. Alrighty. Okay, so here's what we're going to do instead. We're going to... How do I get... I believe that will be fine. Yes, okay. We'll still do... Whoopsies. We'll still do... the anisite. So, you know what the cool thing about doing this kind of stuff is that, you know, you get to see various ways that different people troubleshoot and problem solve. The way I'm doing this is completely different than the way I've seen other people do it. Like 100% different. And that's okay. And that can be pretty cool too. So... And no one way is better than the other. Well, that's not true. Some ways are way better than the others. The way I'm doing it is probably a little overly complicated. Far more than it needs to be. But by the same token, I don't care because I'm having fun, for one thing. And for another, it is kind of cool. Alright, so I need to get you to you. But then, what I'd like to do... Alright, so I would love to put a fan right there, but because I got a belt in the way, I can't put the fan there, which means the belt needs to be back further. So why don't we put the fan in first, just so that we get that going? And then that gets flipped around to face that away. And here is how we're going to solve the fan problem. I'm going to put a gearbox there, even though I'm not sure I'm going to use it. I'm going to get rid of these. Let's just get rid of all of this. We'll worry about powering it after we get everything else sorted. That's going to go to probably here, and then it has to go down, and then it has to go over. So I'm going to have quite the series of belts. That will go to there. Oops. And then there. So there, to there, to there, right? Yeah, okay. This is actually looking pretty good. It's really not, but at the same token, it kind of is. Then how do I get you? Okay, so if I do that, and then I do that, that takes care of that, right? Now I need to get you working, which I think might involve me just moving... No, because now I have to break the whole thing. Because you're confusing as hell. What's the most confusing part of that is, depending on the version of Create I'm playing, it does it differently. Okay, and up, up, up. And then we'll put the vertical box there. A little convoluted. I think I can clean this up a little bit. I'm not sure that I need... we'll find out. I'm not sure that I need to have that extra set, but we're going to find out. We're going to sleep first, and then we're going to throw some charcoal into the thingy. And see what we got. So it should be running. Alright, yeah, so that's not running. But here is my thought. What if I did, instead of that one there, what if I did... Okay, that's sucking in, so it would be useful to... let me think for a second here. That's all running correctly. I also need to get this one running, so maybe it's somehow linked to that. Right? Oh, and I need to get that running too. So that's a problem. And if I put one there, it's gonna break. Is it going to break? No. Okay, that'll take care of that. So all I have to do is put a vertical gearbox there. That takes care of that. It's a shame, really, but I can't do much there. Like, I can't rotate that because that'll... Wait a minute. Yes, I can. Because that... Yeah! Because that's running off of that pin there. Alright, so now I put a gearbox and a vertical gearbox, which I don't have because I've already used them all. Do 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 do. Turn that to a vertical. Well, I saw it moving, so I know it's doing its thing, which is good. This is a lot more convoluted than my gantry, to be honest. There's just a lot of, parts that need to go here, there, and everywhere to get it to move properly. So now I just need to link this up here. Let's see, if I come down, put that back, I need one more chain drive. One more. I'm going to get two, but I need one more. I do love these chain drives. They make for some interesting options, we'll say. Okay, I'm going to get you moving again. You should have been moving for quite some time now. Not sure why you decided to run out of fuel all of a sudden. Okay, and then I go like, well, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so that's working, right? It's a little convoluted, but it is working. So what'll happen is it'll bring bone meal out and come up and insert it into the deployer. The deployer will create lilacs every hit. The fan will ensure that they go onto this belt, which will come down here and will be sucked up to be ground up. We need to make sure that we can get it in here. So my thought was that actually should work just fine. I need a chest. I got rid of the chest, didn't I? Threw the chest back. Boing, over here. I don't know why jump. Well, I'm sure there's a physics reason why jumping in Minecraft makes you go faster. Chest. 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 There you are. We use a plain old, everyday, ordinary, boring chest for this, because, well, we will. And because I have absolutely no care in the world, so I'm just going to use my brass funnels for this. Now I'm starting to get a little excited. Alright, we're going to put a chest there, and I'm going to put a brass funnel right there, which will dump it right out into that. And then over here, I'm going to do... I'm going to grab... nope, other way. Like that. And I'm also gonna put that there to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. Alright, perfect. Let's go ahead. Throw a little more charcoal in, because I'm sure it's running low. Yep. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw the andesite funnel over here. Perfect. Like, super perfect. Like, really super perfect. It's working phenomenally well. Now we just have to get the singularities up here. And that should be crunching up and spitting out nothing because I have a funnel on. And actually, we shouldn't need that. Ugh. No, I don't want... Ay, 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 ay. Okay, fine. We'll do it this way because you're so annoying. Funnel. There. And of course, it's not going to do anything because, well, you know, I don't have anything over there. Great. So, what's the next step? Making sure that once that it doesn't keep running. Like, look at this. We do have to do a little bit of upkeep here. That should prevent those from doing that. I mean, it is working. It's working phenomenally. Let's do a little bit of cleanup now that we're all set with that. And we want to hide that. Oh. That could be a bit of a problem. I love it. Yep, and I see it's... As long as some get down, I don't need, like, every last single one of them. Holy crap, that's actually quite a few of them. Okay, we need to remove those 2 panes of glass. I thought it was just, you know, 3 or 4 getting stuck over there, not 60. We'll remove those 2 panes. That should solve that problem. Not really a problem, just... The real problem is going to be getting all the chromatic not chromatic, the... oops. I didn't mean to do that. There. That should solve that. And then we're going to come up here. We're going to plug that hole. Just make sure I got plenty of light in here. I don't need any unfortunate encounters, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so now we need to figure out how we're going to get the stuff from here all the way up there. And, you know, until I have ender chests, I know the real answer should be pipes. I gotta admit, I really don't like these pipes. I don't like how they work, so to speak. So what I think I'm going to do is run a belt system all the way over here, and then figure out some way of inserting into this basin from there. I think that'll be probably better. Maybe not better, but it's certainly not going to involve pipes. But the problem is they come in, and because I can't... I don't have access to the extra super special type. They get bounced back and forth and then they break. So, yeah, I think we're gonna do belts all the way down. So for that, what I need to do is figure out... Okay. 948 there. And you are 956 there. So that's going to be quite the trip, isn't it? Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get out our thingy-mabobber, but we're also going to put the shield back. That'll give us enough space. We're just going to dig our way over. Okay. I'm not worried about this being pretty just quite yet. And you know what? The belts actually have to be on this level, so I'm going to have to go down like this anyway. So that's 948 there, so I'm just going to go one out like that. And let's make sure that we don't have any unfortunate surprises. Okay, next step, I need to get all the way down to here, which is 749-ish. Door shut, good. So we can go like this. And this is gonna take a while, so buckle up. So, and once we get ender chests, this is all going to be obsolete. Which just means we're going to have a lot more materials to play with. Make sure we're well lit up. What did I say? 749-ish, I think? That's potentially dangerous. Yep. Not sure if that's a zombie. Pretty sure that's a skelly. A little bit more. Okay, so straight up from here should be where we want to go. Yep, of course I'd run into dirt. Okay, then we'll come back down. So that's not that bad. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than that. And my thought is I'm actually not going to go straight. I'm going to angle the belt up until it hits, like, I don't know, somewhere in here. Alright, let's see if I can put... Yeah, I hear you, dude, but you stay where you are. If you don't mind. Oh, look at that. That's not that bad. I thought that was going to be a lot worse than that. Yeah, so my thought is as I angle the belt up all the way up till it gets up here, and then maybe it breaks through the floor. That would be kind of cool. But I think what was really going to happen is I'm going to have a chute with a fan or something spitting it up here. But thinking about it, that breaking through the floor kind of sounds kind of cool. I don't know. We'll see. So actually, before I do much of anything, we need to put all this stuff away. So I have room. Hey, night's almost over. Who said you can't work through the night? I used to do that in real life. Ugh. Overnights are just the worst. The worst. Seriously, is everything full? Cobble. No kidding. That's amazing. Alright, so let's get to work on setting this up so that we don't have to worry about it too awful much. So we have this chest right here, right? And it's happy. It's got all of these quantum entanglement singularities in it. It's fine. Now we go and make life miserable for it. Oop, that's a chisel. Speaking of, you can go in there. And we said it's on 49, which is right here. So we're going to go like that and like that, right? And then the more I think about it, the more I like that idea. The more I think about it, the more I like that idea. Just break surface, and then I can insert it in right there. Man, okay. I think we're going to do that. So that means I need to put one there, and it has to go down at a 90-degree angle from here down to there, which... boy. All right. Where is my pickaxe? I'm gonna have to do it this way. Okay. And then we grab that. And I'm out of belts. Am I out of belts? No. It's like, I can't be out of belts. I have so many. And we're just going to do this. Just like that. Okay. So that'll come up and break through the ground, and I think that'll be just fine. Then this one... Dang it. There. Shoot. Guess I did. So it's off by one, huh? Will you reach? Aw, you won't reach. Just barely don't reach. So we'll have to go... We're definitely going to have to make another belt, but we're going to have to do this. I really wish you had set up properly. Okay, that'll take care of that little fiasco. So it'll pull these out of there once we set up with a funnel. It'll come down, and then it'll come down this way, and then it'll go up, and then we'll have a funnel up there to feed it in, and this can all probably be powered by the main floor, but we need to go get another belt, and we need to get some more chain drives, because we're definitely going to need to use chain drives to get this thing moving in the right direction. And I see a llama on my mini-map over near my... Okay, we'll make chain drives. Like so. And we'll make another 2 sets of belts. Should be more than sufficient. And yeah, there he is. Maybe I should make this a proper staircase too. Alright, so that should all be fine. Now then. We know that we want to put chain belts there. And there. We'll work on bridging that corner in a second. Up here, though, this is the one that's going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt. So first of all, I want to do that. Can I do that? Will that still pull up even with that there, I wonder? You know, it should, because the belt acts as an inventory. So it should. How do I best want to get you working? I guess in this case, it's probably going to be better to use a gearbox. The question is which side is going to be the correct one to make it go the right direction? Of course, we're going to find that out now, aren't we? I am going to actually break this, so this isn't working, because I don't need that working right now. And thinking on it, I actually should probably put a gear shift in there. And I should probably put something on there to prevent it. What I need to do is put a secondary inventory in here for dyes, and if the dye is full, it turns that off, because we don't need so many. But I got such a small, narrow window here now. I can probably work something out. Oh gosh, we're almost at we are out of time. Let's see if this belt is working correctly, and then we'll call it. But I think we did a pretty darn good setup today. We got the flowers working, I think, properly this time. So I'm happy with that. And the belt's moving in the right direction too. That's awesome. Alright, I'm going to probably need, I think, another 2 chain drives, maybe? Not chain drives, gearboxes. Down here. So the problem always comes down to is how do we bridge this so that it's going the right direction? And it always seems to be wrong when I do it. So, now you notice how I did that and it took that out. If I did it somewhere else, it, for whatever reason, doesn't do it the right way. So I'm going, what happens if I put a gearbox here? See, it's going in the wrong direction. But if I put it there, now it'll go in the right direction. It's just awkward. But it's no worse than putting a gearbox in, so I'm happy with that. Now then, I'm just going to, for a very brief moment, put that on there. Perfect. And... oh, not perfect. Because I didn't have that on there. Shoot, I just lost a bunch of those. Alright, we're just going to go down and... We know that it'll go up. Now I just want to throw 1 or 2 on there. Oh, never mind. We ran out of power. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed that. Hey, we got dyes. We have a dye farm. And it appears to be working just fine. Yeah, see, that's the problem. Wait a minute. Do I really have... no, I don't, because that's... yeah, okay. So that becomes a bit of an issue, and there is a way of fixing that. Actually, a really easy way. I can get rid of this, and what I do is put a funnel underneath it, and that solves that problem. I know what I can do. Yeah, I can put a stockpile switch on this chest, and when this chest is full of the lilacs, it will turn that whole system off, because I don't need lilac if I'm full on dye. Or if I'm full on lilacs, then I'm full on dye. So yeah, I can do it that way. That'll work. What do you have? That's okay. The rest of it sucks. I mean, blue ice is, I think you can only get blue ice from him, but for 5 emerald? That's insane. What were you thinking? Alrighty guys, that's all we got time for today. Next time is going to be getting all of these systems operating together. We also need to make sure we drain all of this chromatic waste. I don't know where I'm going to drain it to yet. I don't know if a void tank exists here. 32. So fluid retains liquid when broken. Fluid cell. 32. 4x, ender tank, rocket fuel tank, tank hydrant. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Tank modifier. Oh, tank modifier. Transport tank. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do with that yet. I believe I can do it just like water. Just empty it into one tile and call it a day, but I'm not sure as of yet. And then we have to finish this whole system. We're down to just, we need to make torches. So we have to get the torch materials over here. We can make plates, and then they get turned into whatever the plates get turned into. Yeah, we're almost there. Almost there. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, like down below is much appreciated. Comments are appreciated. And as always, you can hit the sub button and bell icon to be notified of future uploads. This is Walker saying stay safe and check you later.